All right, we're building some arrows. I'm waiting for the water to start boiling, but I've got the NAP Hellfire Quick Fletch. It says crossbow, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be using these Velocity XT 340 spine. These are the 3-inch Hellfire NAP. I went ahead and stuck 6 of them on, but I'm getting ready to do the other 6 while the water heats up. But this is gonna be my first arrow build, so I'm hoping it turns out good. So let's get the water going, and I'll stick the rest of these on while I wait. All right, still waiting for our water to boil. Got the rest of the fletches on. I lined them all up with the label on the side pretty close, and I didn't go all the way back. I left just a little bit of shaft shine because I didn't want to interfere with my nocks. I'm gonna go with black nocks. These are the 100 grain brass inserts, and then I'm going to be running the mega meats this year. So once the water's boiling, we'll come back. All right, it just got to a boil, so here we go. Ten seconds. Dang, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna do the rest and then I'll bring it back. All right, that's the last one. So now we just let them sit and dry, and I'm noticing they have a little bit of helical on them. I mean, I wish it was the other way around. I wish it was the other way helical, but hey man, it is what it is. So, once again, I am shooting this hunting season the Gold Tip Velocity XT 340 spine, 8.2 GPI. This is the NAP Hellfire Quick Fletch. And you'll be shooting these mega meats. I got black Aculite nocks, and then 100 grain brass inserts. And these broadheads are 125 grain, and I've got a bunch of 125 grain field tips. And then I'm also going to be running these Luminox. They're already open. I had them on my other arrows. I'm going to be gluing the inserts with Loctite liquid super glue. That's basically all the Gold Tip tip grip. That's basically all it is. Just a glorified super glue. So that's what I've used before, so I'm going to use it again. So I guess we can start with the field tips. So I'm just going to thread these field tips on a couple of these inserts. This is going to be according to the Gold Tip website, using their front of center calculator. These arrows should be roughly 480-ish grains in the end, with about 17.3 FOC. I wanted high FOC. Ranch Fairy got me down a whole big loophole. So that's what we're gonna go with. Now I am gonna use this. It's a gun cleaning kit, but I'm hoping it comes with cotton swabs. I'm hoping that there's one small enough to go down this shaft and clean it out. And it's perfect. Perfect. So I'm just going to throw this together real quick. Seem to be pretty close to the same diameter. So I'm just going to take and run this down the inside of the shaft and call it good. I guess we can start with the inserts. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Loctite super glue and just put a little bit right here on the end. Might have been a little much, but it'll be alright. And then there it is. And then I'm gonna run and get that excess off of there. There you go, there's one arrow ready to roll. Well, almost ready to roll. I forgot our knock. So, I went with these black knocks. I was gonna do all black arrow, but you know what? It is what it is. But these are the gold tip AccuLite knocks. And there we go. There is a arrow ready to roll. Alright, so I just went and cut this pack of broadheads open. So my inserts and my knots on this side, so my arrows up there. This is my first look at something this nice. I've never shot broadheads like this. I've always had schwackers or something else. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to thread all of my points on, make sure they're tight, and then glue them on. And what that'll do is make sure they're all in the same orientation on the broadhead. And that's just nitpicky stuff. You don't have to do that. But I figured might as well, because it's just like a fletching on the front. So, first look at the G5 Mega Meat. Wow, that is nutty. So I'm going to take this one with the field point, or the practice head. I'm going to get my glue on there. And I'm going to stick it just on there. And I'm going to look down it and face them all the same direction. And it's hard to see on the practice point, but that should be close. And I'm going to send her home. Simple as that. So, and it just in my head, that to me seems like the best thing to do. Yeah, it's pretty close. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a practice point. But obviously, we always want to try and get it as close as we can. So that's that one. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a regular old black knock on there. And that's that arrow. Alright, so now is when we got to be careful, because we got sharp blades here. We'll go ahead and prep our insert and get some glue on there. That was a little much, but it'll be alright. Now this insert wants to be a pain in the butt. It's a little tight. That's good. Ow! I just poked myself pretty good. Anyways. So we need to rotate a little bit. Check it. A little bit more. Check it. A wee bit more. Now this is something that you probably can overlook, but that one's close. So I'm just gonna send her home. Get my paper towel, wipe off the excess. I'm gonna take and instead of trying to put it on with the broadhead on there, I'm gonna take and mark where that broadhead is at, where those blades are at. And then take the broadhead off. And then glue it on. So that'll at least keep me from having my fingers in the way for when it wants to slip on like that one did. Pretty close there, so we'll send her home. Well, maybe. Might turn it just a hair. Right there. Send her home. And wipe off the excess. And then we should be ready to roll. Wow, that one turned out better than the first one. So I guess we'll do that again. I'm gonna shoot that one for my main arrow. Green luminox. So why would I have yellow arrow, yellow fletchings, and then a green luminox? That just doesn't work. Now I'm going to take and mark on here that this is the #1 broadhead for the #1 arrow. So that will be my main arrow. And come target season, when it's time to take the broadheads off, which I probably won't, honestly, because I've got 12 different arrows, but if need be, I can match the broadhead with the arrow because all the threads are different. All the threads are different, and so one might be worse than the other. This is definitely the worst one, so I'm going to make that #3. And then this one can be #2. But you want to have your broadheads all the same. And that was part of the reason of putting them on before gluing the inserts and lining everything up, is so that I can make sure they're all in the same orientation. So, that being said, there is our finished arrow build. We got the scale. Let's start with the one with the practice broadhead. So we're going to make sure the scale's got no interference. We're gonna set it, and then we're gonna lay our arrow on there. So that is reading 32 grams. So that's 32 grams. 34 grams. That one's a little heavy. Well, Hold on. Okay, 33 grams. Let's reset it. Got messed up. 33 grams. Okay, so all that checks out. This is our number one area. So 32 grams. I've got my calculator up here on my laptop. So 1 gram is 15 point. Let's just say 15.4. So 15.4 times 33 grams. So that's a 508 grain arrow. 508.2 grain arrow. That's pretty heavy. I'm happy with it though. I'm happy with that number. It's higher than the Gold Tip website said, but it's fine. It's fine. That's 500 grain arrow. So this is on bowhunting.com. So it looks like we're measuring from the throat of the nock to the insert. So that's going to give us let's just say 26 and a half. So 26.5 nock to balance point. So hold on. So we're gonna have to find the balance point. Somewhere around in here. Oh, okay. 17 and a quarter. So should be 15% FAC. That's not bad though. I'm happy with that. 15% FAC is enough for a deer. I was hoping to be about 480 grains and I was hoping to be about 480 grains of 17% FAC, but it's no worries. I am happy with that. So, with that being said, that was my arrow build. So I'll run through it one more time. Got the G5 Mega Meat, 125 grain. AccuLight nocks on my target arrows, and then obviously for my hunting arrows, I've got the Nocturnal Easy Switch ones, green. The NAP Hellfire Quick Fletch. And the Gold Tip Velocity XT 340 spine. So, that is my arrow build. About 508 grains, 15% FAC. Just plenty for whitetail, which is what I'll be hunting. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. This was my arrow build. Oh, and I've got 100 grain inserts. I didn't cover that. That's my fault. 100 grain inserts. Arrow length is 26 and a quarter on bare shaft arrow length. So there's all my specs. I hope you guys enjoyed.